Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters? Alright, guys, so the title of this video is Existing While Black. Okay. The reason I titled the video that is because I was going to go a little in depth into a topic that is kind of great, not even kinda, it's tends to be overlooked a lot in society. Okay. When it comes to people, completely dismissing the mistreatment and the indifference that black people undergo in this country, or just face in this country, and still tend to face to this day in this country, dude. Or of recent, okay, so I'll give you guys an example. Okay, or several examples actually I have prepared, in this video, and evidence, because it seems like, without people, it's like people, they won't, especially Caucasian people, dude, is like, you have to literally spell things out for them, for them to, let me stop saying them, sometimes we have to literally spell things out for you guys to get to kind of give you a better perception that these things are still happening, okay? Or they happen to us because just because it's not happening to you, or you've never experienced it, doesn't mean it does not go on, All right. So yeah, I'll give you a couple examples, right? So people often consider it a form of vanity. They consider it vain that I wear not only this Green Lantern ring, my Green Lantern ring, thing. They consider it vain that I wear this every day, and they also consider it vain or vanity that I write my signature on a lot of my possessions, okay, or write my name on my possessions, okay. All right, but the reason I write my name on my possessions isn't because I'm vain, dude. There's actually a good reason behind why I write my name on the items that I work my butt off, to buy, or have bought my hard-earned cash, There's a reason behind it, I don't just wear it just to show off. I don't just write my name on it just to show off, or just to think that I'm more important than everybody else on the planet, You mean you can perceive that if you want, but that doesn't mean it's true. All right. So let me pick your brain a little bit. I'm gonna show you. I'll explain to you why I write my name on my possessions. All right. So I'll give you an example. All right. So I'll tell you a few stories. All right. All right. So you guys already know. I'm pretty sure even several of you, any other race of people that aren't, of the chocolate race. Alright, so Caucasian people, Asian people, Hispanics, whatever, just you already, I'm pretty sure you guys have already heard or seen several times the joke "hurry up and buy," where like if you're black and you walk into like any store, it doesn't matter, especially if you're young and black, you know, or just, you know, this shade of black. For some reason on camera, like I come off as a more of a caramel shade, but I'm actually more chocolate than anything else, bro. I look a lot. My shade is actually a lot like Jackie Robinson's. You know, I look for. I guess it's my islands, my Caribbean skin. My mother and father are from the Caribbean. My mother's from Trinidad and Tobago. My father's from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I guess for some reason, I don't know, Caribbean people, we tend to have like skin that when light shines on it, light reflects off of our skin very well. You see that? I don't know. We just call it island skin. Okay. Let's get back to the point. All right, so. Yeah, dark skinned people, right? Like it's always been a running joke, you know. Even in that movie, it was a joke. In what is it called? Don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood. I've never saw the entirety of that movie, but I always remember that joke, dude. The hurry up and buy joke, where he walked into the store. I can't remember if it was Marlon or Sean Wade. One of them, they walked into the store, right, and the Asian guy kept saying, "Hurry up and buy." That joke, it was freaking hilarious, right? And the reason it was hilarious is because of how true it is, you know, being black, specifically dark skinned, you know, walking into any kind of store, the manager, whoever, they will, especially when you're young and dark skinned, especially the manager, whoever, they will tell. Sometimes the manager doesn't even tell them. Sometimes the employees just walk straight over to wherever you are. They'll walk over to you, or they'll walk straight to you and ask you. They'll either ask you if you need help, right? Like literally when you just walked into the damn store, they'll ask you if you need help. Right? Because they think that you're there to steal something. All right? They'll do that, or, you know, they will, maybe you would walk to the back, or you'd walk to, you walked into the store for something, right? Or maybe you walk in to see if they have a certain item that you want, but you already looked it up online, you know, and you know what you walked into the store for. And you're just looking around, or maybe you just walked into window shop, you know? Because, yeah, we still window shop. You know, apparently it's, I guess, frowned upon nowadays. So, yeah. Whenever we walk into a store, especially, like, yeah, young black boys, men, whatever. You walk into a store, and they will always send, their employee, well, at least one employee, they'll always send them. Sometimes they won't even ask you, you know, if you need help or anything. They will just walk over to like a little spot, right? They'll walk over to like a little spot. Maybe you walk into a shoe store, maybe or a clothing store, and they have shoes in the back, whatever. They'll go walk to your aisle, right? There's plenty of white people, plenty of white people in the store, you know, that probably need assistance. Or you walk to the store at the same time as you know, probably need assistance or whatever, you know. But no, they walk over to your aisle, right? And maybe they'll yo, tell me if you guys haven't noticed this before, like fellow brothers, right? You walk into the store and the person will walk into the aisle and just stare, like literally they'll keep picking up like the same shoe rack or whatever, or just like 10 or so times, right? And they're not doing anything in that aisle. They're only there because they're watching to see if you're going to steal something, because you're black. You're black, so they think you're gonna steal something, right? So, damn, I spent like five or so minutes on that topic. All right, so let me get to the point. All right. So I've experienced that, bro. Every single store I walk into, I experience that all the time. But see, when I was younger, I used to always overlook it. I didn't know that was the reason why they kept following me around the damn store. I didn't know it was because they thought I was going to steal something. Okay, I didn't know that was the reason. But when it hit me and I actually started to pay attention, that's when I just like, wow, this really goes on in the world? Wow. All right? So I never really thought anything of it. All right? I never really thought much of it until this one time. And it's something that I have never forgotten, man. Never forgotten, dude. It's something that sticks with me to this very day. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. And you know, this video also is gonna be a little unfiltered, bro. So you might hear a little bit of cussing, and you might hear a little bit of my hood. Alright, my little bit of yeah, you might the Boy Scout energy, you know, is gonna be toned down a little bit. Alright, so you might hear a little bit of cussing, you might hear a little N-words, whatever. Alright. Alright, so viewer discretion. Okay, parents. You were warned, okay? You ain't hear no curse words yet, but you're gonna start hearing them now. Alright? Alright, so yeah. This one time it completely changed my perception of how I view existing while black. Okay. All right. So I remember I used to shop at when the Nets had moved to Brooklyn, when the Brooklyn Nets first moved, or when the New Jersey Nets first moved to Brooklyn, right? I was excited, right? Because Brooklyn finally had its own basketball team, man. I mean, I'm always, to this day, I'm like, yo, I can't believe we finally got a basketball team. Like, I was so pumped, bro. I mean, our team was complete ass. we sucked. Like, we were terrible. I mean, like, I swear, when Darren Williams came to Brooklyn, when Darren Williams came to Brooklyn, I swear, it feels like he left his jump shot in New Jersey, dude. Yo, he was shooting bricks, like, oh my god, and he just kept blaming the coach, like it wasn't the coach's fault. I guess, like, I don't know, man. He just left this game behind, bro. It's just like he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, son. And then we had what's his name? The guy, his nickname was Crash. And then we had Chris Humphries. I think it was Kim Kardashian's ex. And we had what's his name? Joe Johnson. Yeah, our team. And Brooke Lopez was injured. He came like a little later. All right, but yeah, all that is it's going off topic. Okay, yeah. Basically, our team sucked. Okay, yes, our team was terrible. All right, but I didn't care that much. I mean, I still supported the team because I'm a diehard Knicks fan, you know. But I still wanted to support the team because I thought for the longest that, you know, Brooklyn has some of the best ball players on the planet, dude. You know, so I'm like, why don't we have an NBA basketball team? And I guess, I don't know if Jay-Z had a major influence in it, but yeah, I mean, we finally got our wish, man. We finally got our wish. I mean, our team may have sucked for several years before they picked up Kyrie and Kevin Durant. You know, we ended up making the playoffs finally. But yeah, the team was pretty ass. So the merchandise wasn't exactly flying off the shelves. All right, but me personally, one of my favorite colors is gray. That's my second favorite color. My favorite color is actually red. Okay, because of, you know, I'm pretty sure you already know why. All right, so yeah, so my favorite color is red, and my second favorite color is gray. And the Nets have a lot of gray merchandise, you know, with these kind of navy kind of colors, and also kind of these kind of, like, some of them, they look like African kind of jaguar type colors, you know. And so I used to buy a lot of Nets gear because I like the colors of it, and, you know, I used to buy some of the caps, things like that. Sometimes, and yeah, I would just go in and out of the stores. Sometimes they would have like these really cool sales sometimes. right? And I would just, I would buy the merchandise. I would support the team, right? But I swear, damn, I took 14 minutes just to say all that. Sorry about that, guys. If you want, you can skip ahead, in the video. I'll probably put some timestamps on it. But yeah, let's back to the story. So I swear this completely changed my perception. I was a kid, but it's just certain things just, especially in this country, man, they just wear down on your soul, like your soul, man. Because when you're growing up, you tend to, especially the media and the cartoon, the cartoons you used to watch that have black characters in them. They try to dance. They tend to try and dance around these subjects and this kind of discrimination, and they try to make it seem like it doesn't exist when it actually does. All right, so I'm gonna tell you. All right, so yeah, give you an example. Yeah, so this one time, bro, I walked into, it's called the shop at the Barclays Center, right? That sells the merchandise, right? You can it's called the swag shop. You can walk into the swag shop. The swag shop is usually open on the side of the Barclays Center, on the right side. When you come out the train station, you walk to the right, and then you walk to the right side of the Barclays Center, and there's a shop called the swag shop, right? And it takes you inside the Barclays Center. You can buy Nets gear in there, like official Nets gear. Like you could buy the gear that they wear on the court, or whatever gear you want, you can buy in the shop. All right, so yeah, I used to support the team. I used to wear the merchandise a lot because I loved. First of all, I love Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn, New York. It's my hometown, and I wanted to support the team. All right, so this one time, right? I used to be in and out of the store all the time, right? So this one time, I walked into the store with a cap on, right? A Brooklyn Nets cap on, the Brooklyn Nets draft cap on, from the draft of that year. I walked in with the cap on because I thought the cap looked cool, so I used to wear the cap a lot, right? So I walked in there with the draft cap on, right? I was looking around the store, as I usually do, look around, see if they have anything new, anything cool looking, and I was in there for a little bit, probably I can't remember exactly how long. I doubt they still have the footage because I'm pretty sure they deleted it after what I'm about to tell you happened next. Alright, so I didn't really see anything that I wanted in there at that time. So I'm like, let me just head out. So I just head out the store, and bro, dude, but I cannot make this shit up, bro. When I walked out the store, right, with this cap that I had this Nets draft cap on that I had bought. I owned, okay? I walked out the store, and believe me when I tell you, I got swarmed. Literally swarmed by security, right? And they're all like, hey, yo, bro, I can't remember exactly what they said, right? All I know is they all thought that I stole that cap, bro. They all thought I stole that cap, dude. It's crazy, dude. Bro, dude, I didn't know what to say. I was just in shock. Alright? I was in complete and utter shock, dude. Like, I didn't expect this at all from the Nets organization, dude. I really didn't expect this, dude. Alright, so yeah. So they they thought that I stole the cap, right? So they made me take the cap off, right? To give them, I'm like, wait, this is my cap. This is mine. And they like, no, it's not. I can't remember exactly. See, I'm telling you, I can't even remember exactly what they said. Okay, so I don't want to say anything false. All right, but yeah, I can't remember exactly what they said. All I know is they told me to take the cap off. So I kicked the cap off. I told them it's my cap. It's my cap. I walked in the store with the cap on. That's what I told them, right? And believe me when I tell you, like, that the man above, you know, believe me, bro, believe me when I tell you, the man above loves me very much. Okay. Bro, I was so lucky that I wrote I wrote my name on the inside of the damn cap. My signature on the inside of the cap, dude. Alright, yeah, this is the next draft cap of that year. I can't remember which year they had this cap. Alright. Dude, if I didn't write my name on the inside of that cap, I probably would have been doing some jail time for theft at the Barclays Center for my own cap, dude, that I bought with my own money. Crazy, right? Yep. So it wasn't until that I handed them this cap that I bought with my own damn money, and that the cap that I walked into the store on, right? With that I bought with my own money. You know, I had to hand the cap to them. They didn't believe me. They didn't believe me when I told them, yeah. You could be like, oh, that's not because of your skin color, right? That's not because of your skin color. Yeah. The cap that I walked in the store with on, they thought that I stole. Wait, you can't tell me that has nothing to do with race, guys. Come on. Really? And I had to hand them the cap, and then they had to look and see my signature in the cap to believe me when I told them that the damn cap was mine. Yep. That's America, guys. God bless America, right? Ugh. And that's only one of the stories. Damn, I took 22 minutes to say that. Sheesh. I'm sorry, guys. I tend to be a little dramatic at times. All right, so another instance of ways we have to be very precautious in this country when we have this shade of skin. Okay, we really do. Like light skin people don't have to go through like half the amount of precaution that we have to take. Okay, when we go out or when we leave the house and go out into the outside world. Okay, they don't. Okay, they literally don't. All right, it's actually historical, you know, that light-skinned people tend to get away with a lot more stuff than we do. Okay, I mean, hell, they used to in like fraternities, bro, in colleges, bro, like light-skinned people, like when all the civil rights movement, all that stuff, yeah. Like before all that, yeah, light-skinned people, they used to actually, they used to do something called the paper bag test, dude. I remember learning this in, I think middle school, right? Because in middle school, actually, I went to middle school in the hood. In the hood, I used to go to middle school. I think it was Mile 11. Yeah, Mile 11. I went to Mile 11, right? And I was in the hood. So in the thing about hood schools, even though they tend to be a bad in terms of the behavioral side of things, you know, like fights every day, things like that. The schools in the hood teach you things about our race and culture that the public schools on literally like the public schools on other parts, and like maybe some more suburban parts, or not even suburban, just other parts of, just basically anywhere that's not the hood. They don't tell you, like things that happen to us that we should know. okay, that we should know, you know, like the story of Emmett Till. Yeah, look up. Actually, I don't look up Emmett Till at your own leisure, dude, because that picture might scar you for life, like it did me. Seeing that at my age, yeah, I was very young when I saw that picture, and I never wanted to see that picture again. I actually saw it. I tried looking at the picture again, I think in high school. And it literally just gave me flashbacks to when I saw it in middle school, and it gave me a little bit of PTSD. I'm not gonna hold you. Alright. So damn, where was I going with this? What was I going with this? I can't even remember. Alright. So the whole when you are dark skinned in this country, right, you have to maintain a certain level of professionalism. Literally, well, professionalism is something that everybody should be able to have, but you know, when you're raised in a certain background, you should never forget where you came from, first of all. All right. So say you came from like the hood, or just, you know, very urban parts of a city you're from, you know, you're gonna have an accent, you know, or just a quote unquote ghetto accent. Yeah, and I still have that accent. Sticks with you forever, bro. It never disappears. Okay, it never. All right. But me, you ever notice that I flex my neck muscles a lot? Yeah, because I enunciate words. I had to improve my vocabulary, and I have to enunciate literally every freaking word to a T, for it's like to suppress my my Brooklyn accent. All right, so that people, especially Caucasian people, you know, don't have a negative perception, because first impressions are everything, guys. All right. So if somebody sees you, especially the cops, especially the police department, if they see you and they and you speak to them, you know, in an aggressive tone, or in Ebonics, you know, anything like that, they will treat you a lot different or a lot worse than if you speak, I guess, with more fluent or traditional English, American English at least. All right, and that isn't any more evident than how we are just butchered by the police department, especially whenever especially like guys, like black, dark skinned, whatever, black guys, black males in society, whenever we speak to the police department, right? Or whatever your demeanor around the police department has to be held. Yeah, you have to carry yourself a certain way around the police department. All right, yeah, it's almost like you have to tiptoe around them. All right, or else you may find yourself in the obituaries. All right, and this may be a little scary or controversial for you guys, you know, but I'm gonna give y'all a little example. All right, so let's play. All right, so this one you guys can participate in. All right, let's play a little game. All right, look up handgun magazine. Right, look up hand magazine. Look up what a hand magazine looks like on Google. Just type in handgun magazine on your phone. Right, Just type that in. Type that in on Google and look up what a handgun magazine looks like. Okay, just look it up. Now, go ahead. I'll give you a minute. Yeah, look it up. Look up what a handgun magazine looks like on your phone. All right, on your computer, whatever, tablet, whatever. Done? Got it? All right. Now, I'm gonna show you what I got. Okay, I got this portable phone charger. Think like when I was working at Coney Island. When I was working in Coney Island, I had bought this portable phone charger because I was tired of my damn phone. I used to listen to music a lot on my phone when I was on the train because the train ride home takes forever because Coney Island is deep in Brooklyn. So yeah, I bought this portable phone charger, and believe me when I tell you, the way this thing is shaped, that's crazy, dude. Guys, believe me when I say the only reason why I am not 6 feet under right now with a bullet in my skull from the police department, is probably just because I wrote the word phone charger on it. Yeah. You don't know fear. You don't know fear, or you don't know just the change every black male, especially black male, black female, mostly black males. You don't know the change we feel in our hearts when your parents, especially your parents, your mother, in my case, my mother gave me the talk. Okay, when your mother has to sit you down and tell you that, tell you the procedures to take to make it home safely when it comes to dealing with the police department. Okay. All right. Why in the F does a portable phone... Bro, look, this is from My Charge, okay? My Charge, they're known for, like, this is like a very well-known brand. They make very, their phone chargers are very powerful, okay? They run, they could charge your phone all the way to max. They're very, very good phone chargers. Okay, now, yeah, remember when I told you look up what a handgun magazine looks like? And then look what a portable phone charger looks like. Well, at least these are the compact ones. These are the ones that can fit in your pocket, right? So think about it. They think about the fear of that. Okay, you're walking around with this in your pocket, or your book bag or wherever, just when you're this skin color. Think about it, because many of us have been brutally murdered, slaughtered, for much more trivial things. We've been killed in cold blood for much more trivial things than this. All right, or just murdered unarmed, murdered with BB guns, with water guns. There's several different kinds of unlethal weapons. Many of us, we've been killed, erased from existence for nothing. For nothing, in the blink of an eye, Why would you make phone chargers look like this? Like a handgun magazine. You can't tell me there's not an agenda here to erase us from existence. Or to demonize us. See, and these are the kind of things that aren't being shown in the public eye or the media or anything like that. No. They only show, they only bring up, especially when there's a young brother that's killed by the cops. The first thing they do is they talk about the young brother's background, or his, things that he's done in the past. And the reason they do that, to try to change your perception of the person and make you not give a damn that the person was killed, because you think that, oh well, they did that in the past, so who cares? Basically, that's basically what they want from you. That's how we are. That's how people of our race, especially people of our skin color, or this shade at least, are demonized in media. For some reason, I come out caramel looking on camera. I guess it's because of my island skin. My mother's from Trinidad and my father's from St. Vincent. So yeah, for some reason, islanders, we our skin, when light reflects on our skin, it you see shine in it for some reason. It's not like traditional African skin. I don't know if it has something to do with the sea water in the Caribbean, or just, I don't know. I guess the sunlight. I'm not sure. Who knows? Maybe they'll do a study on that to give you a reason why. All right. So, guys, like, since my mother gave me that talk, and since what happened at the Barclays Center, what I told you about, with this, getting sworn by security, and almost arrested at the Barclays Center for allegedly stealing a freaking cap that I bought several weeks prior with my name on it. Things like that, man. Things like that are what tear at the soul of a young black brother. Okay. In this, excuse me. Whoa, where'd that come from? It's like the complete weight was lifted off of me because I've been holding that in for so long. All that baggage, been holding that in for so long. Never really told. Actually, I've told plenty of people. But plenty of brothers. Not really any white people I've told it to. Or Caucasian people, I should say. People don't like it when you call white people for some reason. But it's okay for them to call us black people for some reason. I don't know. Alright. So, yeah. So, yep. You walking around with this every day. Can you imagine? Can you imagine you just like pull this out of your pocket? Want to charge up your phone real quick? A cop sees you, thinks that you're about to load a gun and unload a clip on people, and they just pull out a handgun and just boom. That's it. You're gone. Another mother's child instantly erased from this earth because a cop thought that you were pulling out a handgun magazine to load a weapon to shoot up somebody or shoot a crowd or something. And it's really just a phone charger. That's the kind of fear a lot of us live in, or have lived in in this country growing up, man. Especially just and it wears down on the soul, man. It really wears down on the soul after a while, man. Things like that. There's various different. It's not just that either, dude. Like hell, I used to carry around, dude. I remember since my mother gave me that talk, and ever since that happened at the Barclays Center, and ever since I actually, put two and two together and, realized that, hey, wait a minute, this thing looks like a freaking handgun magazine, bro. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I gotta take some precautions. Okay, yeah, that's what we do. Okay, that's what black people, yes, that's what we tend to have to do, guys. We prepare, we take precautions because we have to. White people, they have white privilege. Okay, yeah, you think it doesn't exist, but yeah, you guys have privilege. You guys can walk around and do literally whatever the F you want within the borders of this country, But we have to take precautions. Okay, we have to speak like this, and just speak like a damn California skater, or just somebody who's I guess some form of literate, You have to speak like that in order to get more respect or a better outlook from other races of people, especially Caucasian people, Caucasian cops. Caucasian cops tend to be, my voice cracked. Caucasian cops tend to be a lot more lenient when it comes to dealing with well-spoken brothers, especially well-spoken young brothers. Especially if you're built like this, the first thing they expect from you is for you to be a very boisterous individual, a very loud, boisterous individual who just has no respect for authority, anything like that. That's what they expect from you usually, and that's why they target you, because they want to get a reaction out of you. Okay, I guess to meet their quota or whatever, And that is often ignored in society, unfortunately, and still ignored to this day, But what can you do, really? I mean, like we often said, no country is perfect. I mean, hell, Africa, we know damn well Africa isn't perfect. I mean, there's plenty of children still starving over there, dude. And then you got people over here just buying like 20-piece buckets and just like 30 to 50 hamburgers, like hamburger sliders and stuff. It's crazy, If we all actually chipped in and helped out other countries, then the world would probably be a much better place. But there's only so much certain individuals can do, especially when they have to take care of their own. They have to take care of their own family. Where am I going with this? No clue, dude. But yeah, man, I was just giving you guys a couple of examples. Oh yeah, I even show you the comic book. Yeah. All right, so I actually, guys, I walk around with this comic book in my backpack every day as a precaution. In case the police end up gunning me down. Maybe they think that or maybe I fit the description, end up fitting in the description of somebody who did something malicious, and they decide to pull the trigger and just gun me down in cold blood or something like that, or just because they end up seeing me with this portable phone charger that looks like a handgun, or they see me with another portable phone charger that actually, when you look at it, kind of looks like a detonator for a bomb. Yep, if I'm gunned down from that, just they'll for one, that they'll have murdered a young man with a freaking Green Lantern ring on. Yeah, the ring of a fictional intergalactic militarized law enforcement organization. Or just basically a space cop. Yeah, you just murdered a young black man with the ring of a space cop on. And also you just murdered a young black man with this comic book in his backpack. Imagine the outrage. A lot of us are a lot more intelligent than you think we are, you know. A lot of us think way ahead of you. Okay. Maybe that's why it's often referred to as Planet of the Apes. You know, being surrounded by us, you know, every day. We're not animals, but at the same time, we're not stupid. We're not animals. We're not stupid. We're not aliens. None of that. We're human beings just like you. But we're smart enough to know when we're being oppressed, guys. All right, we're not dumb. And